Hey, welcome to Mama Muzzy Tarot. No captions, no hashtags, no turning sounds. I pulled 3 cards from the Slavic Lenormand, and we've got the Club, which indicates conflict, opposition, and drama. And then we've got the Ship and the Moon, which are intuition, fantasy, travel, adventure, journey. And then we've got the Mountain, obstacles, delays, and challenges. You are avoiding some shit, and you know it. But good news, this is not, and it might be painful, but this is not detrimental things. This is not something detrimental that you are avoiding. This is something necessary for growth. Think like going to the dentist. You know, that's what it feels like. It's like this is going to be unpleasant, but the unpleasantness is for a reason. So, Practical Magic Oracle. I don't know if I've said it already, and I've noticed it's become a bad habit, so I apologize. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. If you're seeing me, maybe for a reason. Maybe you have a friend who needs to hear this message if it doesn't resonate with you. Or maybe it's just so you can trust your intuition a little bit more and be like, yeah, I definitely didn't need to listen to whatever that bitch had to say. Whatever it is, I love you. If it resonates, I'd love to hear how. But I want to know what this... First of all, I want to know what this opposition is, because opposition really stuck out to me when I was doing this shuffling. So what is this opposition that you are facing? I don't know if this is a friend, or if this is an idea or something that's been pointed out recently that you are heavily avoiding. Possibilities. Huh. Interesting. Possibilities. So part of me wants to be like, you're avoiding even the possibility that you could be wrong, because if you walk through that doorway, it's going to open a whole can of shit. You know what I mean? Or it could be once you do that, you know the possibilities, and that's more what it feels like. It feels like you know the possibilities that lie beyond that once you do commit to that bettering and that strengthening and that upward movement. And that might be what scares you. I'm not ready, I'm but a lass in the woods with a stick for fire. Really kind of selling yourself short attitude. So, why are you seeing me? And actually, I just looked at this. I'm going to pull out my Botanical Inspirations deck real quick, because I saw Pansy on the bottom and it said Sweet Thoughts. So that does tell me a little bit of hope. And my spirit guides like to be an asshole, and I guess I am too, so Pansy could have some relevance in terms of you feeling scared, and you know that that's not something you should necessarily be scared of, but you cannot explain it. It's just that fucking that fear that sits. So have hope, and be patient. Don't go crazy, otherwise things are going to start flying at you and you're not going to be ready for it. Two things. We got Amaryllis, Determination and Creative Achievement, and Red Rose, Hidden Secrets. The tea might also be significant. That is the tea that I grew up with my grandparents drinking, where they always came with the little trinkets inside of them. Oh my God, my mom had a shelf of those fucking things. Who the channel's named after. But with Amaryllis and Red Rose, Determination and Creative Achievement, and Hidden Secrets. This hide your fear. Keep your fear to yourself. Don't let anybody else know. Just present as determined and ready to fucking go. The fear is there for a reason. It's there for you to overcome it, I think. And for some of you, it also might be a lesson that you can have fear and you can still do what needs to be done. And that might open up a lot of barriers, or open up a lot of doorways for you concerning how you relate to other people and how you judge other people's actions. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And it's funny, you got the moon out here. Oh. And then we got Sweet William. I fucking knew this was going to come out, because I've been seeing Sweet Williams everywhere. My Sweet Williams bloomed in my backyard. I saw Sweet Williams on sale at Lowe's the other day. Gallantry and Grant Me a Single Smile. Sweet William small has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great joy of delight. Abraham Cowley. I'm not a poetry person necessarily. But, so, Gallantry, grant me a single smile. And this, with this, I'm but a lass in the woods. That really brings to mind with this card, the mountain specifically. And the cross underneath it, like you feel like you are being persecuted. And that this person is trying to change this thing about you, or push you when you're not ready because they want control over you. And that's not it. This person is pushing for their own reasons, which I'm not going to get into because this is not about them. This person is pushing. That's all you need to know. You can handle anything that you are being pushed towards. It is a sign from the universe that you are ready. You just need to let go. And I even hate saying let go of that fear, because fear is not necessarily something you can let go of. It just has to be something that you act through. Ask any person that's been in some sort of fight or combat scenario, I imagine. The fear is there. The fear resides. Just don't let it control you. And with the Sweet William and the Hidden Truths coming out, it's going to be, I think it's going to be, come to a certain point where this person's going to have a realization about you. And they're going to realize that they were wrong. Whether they were wrong in what they thought your intention was, or they were wrong in what they thought your end game was, or how much you thought about things, or whether things were simple. The point here is that this feels like whoever is pushing you, whoever is opposing you in this moment. And it's funny that I didn't necessarily look at this card. So there's a little symbolism there for you. But it's this, you just keep moving forward. You go through that doorway anyway. It doesn't matter if they're saying this doorway is only here because you're a terrible person and you need to learn this lesson and that's why everybody's been unhappy in your life. Are they right? Are they wrong? It doesn't matter. You'll find out. Go through that fucking doorway. And you will find out, and so will they. Gallantry, grant me a single smile. That really makes me feel, and Sweet William just gives me the vibes of I really fucked up. I dropped the ball. I screwed the pooch. And coming back for that little bit of that ass-kissing energy. You know what I mean? That, like, I really fucked up. And it's up to you to decide if this person, in so misjudging you, is worth giving another chance. Okay? 714 on the timer. I'm going to go through with, Wisteria, meditation. Definitely something for you to think on when this person does come back after you make these moves. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know how far you're going after you go through this doorway. That's another aspect of fear that you have to get over. You have to decide that this is something for you, whether it scares you or not. It's all up to you. All up to you, babe. I'm going to pull one more from the Botanical Inspirations, because we just got Wisteria, which is meditation, thinking about it. And I set that on the bottom of the deck, so let's see if anything else comes out here. If not, we check bottom for this. Okay. We got we got 3, so I'm going to put all 3 on the bottom and we'll go through it. Coreopsis, always joyful. Iris, rainbows and messages. And Gerbera daisy, purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. So I'm going to read the poetry too, because I did it on this other one. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. And then we have Trumpet Gentian, power and healing. But I also kind of want to say power in healing, in taking this step. And God, if you even look at this, that looks like Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. But I mean, that would have been way more cool if she had a skull and a stick for a torch. But she's lighting her own way. Okay. And if you want to say that's the skulls of her enemies who did not believe in her previously, that's your choice. It's free will, right? I hope this helped. Push past the fear. Fear does not contain you. Stop letting it control you. I hope this helped. Love you.